Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Should You Play, where I'm going to show you some spoiler-free gameplay and give you my thoughts after playing new games for a few hours, as well as highlighting and checking out at least one of the PlayStation Plus games for each month. In this video I'm playing Neva, the enchanting 2D platformer from the studio behind Gris, which mixes emotional storytelling with captivating visuals and sound. Although I never played Gris myself, I remember reading a lot about how people loved the game's artistic approach to platforming when it released in late 2018. And as someone who enjoys the occasional calmer games such as Abzu or The Master's Pupil, Neva immediately caught my eye when I saw some screenshots of it a few months back. So let's talk about it. Neva tells the story of a young woman named Alba and a wolf cub named Neva, following a tragic encounter with darkness. And together, they embark on a perilous journey through their beautiful world as it slowly begins to decay around them. Despite there not being any voice acting beyond a few words, Neva does a really good job at making you care about its characters through their interactions, and the connection between Alba and Neva is one of the game's greatest strengths, with Neva getting older and bigger as the seasons progress, and the connection between the two growing stronger in accordance. And this is all the while navigating some pretty heavy themes such as loss, companionship, and decay, and it uses the gameplay, visuals, and music to illustrate those elements gracefully. As soon as you start the game, it'll ask you if you'd like to play in adventure mode or story mode, with adventure mode providing a more traditional gaming experience and story mode offering easier challenges and no deaths, allowing you to focus more on the narrative elements than the gameplay. As a 2D platformer, Neva combines light environmental puzzles and combat elements as you traverse the world around you. The mechanics are straightforward, allowing you to jump, dash, double jump, attack, and most importantly, interact with Neva himself. Despite this, however, combat is really simplistic, and I would have liked to have seen a bit more variety in this department. Your health is displayed by the flowers at the bottom of the screen, and you can replenish them by landing consecutive hits on enemies, but you're essentially limited to just a simple sword/slash combo, as well as by commanding Neva to attack. But otherwise, the gameplay flows well, navigation is always clear, with Neva often showing you which way is forward. The puzzles aren't overly complicated, and if you find yourself dying to enemies or falling off of the screen, autosave checkpoints are plenty. There are some stressful moments for sure, specifically when you're fighting against the dark forces you'll encounter on your journey, but overall, it's a relaxing experience. Neva's strongest aspect by far is the art style and music though, blending hand-drawn art with smooth and flowing animations, as well as with beautiful ambient and orchestral tracks that, when combined together, are reminiscent of the atmosphere that many Studio Ghibli films give off, with Princess Mononoke specifically coming to mind multiple times while I was playing. The soundtrack masterfully enhances the overall experience, with gentle melodies invoking a sense of tranquility, and with more dramatic themes cropping up to heighten the tension during battles or races against the clock. One of the more impressive and subtle aspects, and something that I think will likely go overlooked by many players, is how the camera will always show you exactly what you need to be seeing. The screen is constantly adjusting in size, with some scenes showing you a close-up of Alba and Neva running along a forest route, and other times zooming out until they're hardly noticeable, letting you take in the world around you. The dynamic perspectives, paired with the melodies and artistic direction, result in a cinematic feel that will keep you drawn in for the duration of the story. In terms of performance, Neva runs extremely smooth. During the 3 hours that I played, I didn't encounter any bugs or glitches, there weren't any dropped frames, and load times were close to instant, which is great for a game where precise movements are an important factor. And with the transitions between cutscenes and gameplay being seamless, Neva allows you to immerse yourself within its beautifully crafted world without having to worry about dying due to a bug or having any other issues crop up. There's really not much else to talk about here though. Neva is a great game and I'd recommend it to anyone who's looking to embark on an artistic adventure. It's beautiful from start to finish and has a lot of heart. Though the biggest complaint that I have is that it's a bit too short, clocking in at about 5 hours in total. But despite its brevity and simplistic combat, it's well worth both the price and the time due to its quality and content. And if you're a completionist like I am, you'll get a few extra hours out of it trying to complete all of the additional tasks, none of which require too much added effort to achieve.
Neva!
As always though, this is just my opinion. If you're just starting out on your adventure, or if you've already reached the end of Alba and Neva's story, let me know in the comments what you thought of Neva. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.